So, there is the town that is to be my safe haven, where I am to find sanctuary, Cobourg, the southernmost tip of the electorate of Saxony. I was here before. If I remember rightly, it's Good Friday in the year 1530. I reached the town from the north, along the old trade route, and over the Saddle Pass. I'm not alone by any means. Just look at our splendid party of travelers, all of us, led by our elector, knights, nobles, theologians, countless travelers and pilgrims. There we are, arriving in the marketplace. It is just before Easter. St. Moritz's Church stands in the old churchyard. I give my first sermon here on this Easter Saturday. I proclaim the gospel, the good news, in this place of worship a whole 7 times in all. On Ash Wednesday, I speak of how power can corrupt and how power can be exploited to personal advantage. Each and every one shall consider how to satisfy his office. You are my counsel and faithful follower, so take great care that filth and faithlessness do not grow from that. Everyone thinks, for me. Well then, so let the devil help you that you too may once be complete. Even when we do the right thing, we still want to become rich. In these days around the feast of Easter, I am living here, in what is now the Stadthaus. The princely chambers of the Bailiwick used to be here. But my lord finds it not safe for me to be there. I stand under the ban of the empire. That's also why I must stay behind in the electorate. Now the elector has moved on to the imperial diet in Augsburg. The debate there is about the question of religion. My friends want to present our Emperor Charles with our common confession. This will go down in history as the Augsburg Confession. For myself, it is Sunday morning and I'm making my way to the castle, to the Feste. I will spend the next few months there, well protected behind the castle walls. It will become the best documented period of my life. I live in the stone bower, in truly princely chambers, for the next 6 months. Incognito, at least in theory, but soon the visitors begin to stream in and out. I am cut off from the world, surrounded by birds in front of my window. Their screeching and clamoring reminds me of the debates of the imperial diet in Augsburg. I call it the diet of jackdaws and ravens. I pray and write a lot during these long months, 120 letters and 16 pamphlets in all. Messengers take my post, particularly in Augsburg. In this way, from afar, I can support my friends and the imperial diet, counsel them and warn them, comfort them and give them courage. Will the emperor agree to our confession and permit us to practice our faith in the whole of the empire? But I also have the opportunity to cultivate many personal encounters during my time at the Feste Coburg. For example, Argula of Krumbach and Martin Bucer, the reformer from Strasbourg, visited me. I would also like to mention Hans von Sternberg. He lives at Castle Kallenberg near Coburg. For years, the valiant knight has been an eager comrade in implementing the Reformation in the Coburg region. An unconventional thinker, I met him when the Elector's Knight saved me from the Emperor's henchmen on the way back from the Imperial Diet in Worms. Now Sternberg visits me and we have profound conversations. I will dedicate my pamphlet on the 117th Psalm to him, and I praised him in my Ash Wednesday sermon too, just as I praised those other members of the nobility who seem worthy. In September, I preach once more in the chapel at the Feste Coburg, which is later to be named after me. Much in this town is reminiscent of my life. Coburg has left its mark on me, and I mine on the town, not least with their excellent Luther library. At the beginning of October, I returned to Wittenberg with the Elector. I will never return to Coburg after that, but will maintain contact and correspondence.